power pack transmission for you lined up today. Obviously, the information coming out of Fukushima is off the charts serious. Europe has come out and said, do not drink the milk, do not eat the vegetables that have been grown recently, because wave after wave of low-level radiation fallout is building up. And we're now a month into this, and after a month of it building up in crops and building up on grass that cows eat, don't eat it, because it will contribute to cancer. It will contribute to your overall lifetime dose of radiation that you're going to get. And as Dr. Busby said yesterday, as Dr. Bowman said yesterday as well, that's just background radiation and the general fallout. If you're unlucky enough to breathe a particle that got picked up by the winds that bumped into uranium and plutonium, and that goes in your nose and into your lungs, they're not going to know why you get lung cancer at 25. If you're 20 years old now and you die in 5 years at 25. They'll just be, well, you got a lung cancer. And that's the big issue here. This stuff is raining down all over the world. Radiation from Fukushima has now circled the entire globe and showed up in South Korea, in China, where it basically began, in Japan 4 weeks and, 4 days ago. So we're going to be breaking all of that down today, obviously. The whole TSA situation has kicked off again because the Drudge Report basically sets the news agenda. Thank God he covers real issues. And this little 6-year-old being groped between her legs, the lady's grabbing her hard, going in her pants, and then taking her away to, quote, be drug tested. Very bizarre. Well, her parents have now gone on ABC News, and it's now in hundreds of newspapers. Listeners sent it to us 2 days ago on Monday. We got it up. Drudge picked it up Tuesday morning and broke it to the world. And now it's a big story. And people are saying, why are babies being molested, being groped? Why are children? You know, if a sworn peace officer who's bonded and been trained by the state and duly empowered through the legislature of the elected representatives, say in the state of Texas or Vermont or wherever you live, if a cop randomly tried to just start sticking their hands down people's pants, they'd go to prison. Only in an emergency situation, if a cop saw somebody shove a pistol in their pants and they tackled them, yes, then, in that emergency situation, they could reach in there and get the pistol. But you cannot do that just randomly with a bunch of minimum wage workers, and everybody knows it. The feds are trying to set this precedent, and they're not going to get away with it, and we're going to be breaking that down today. Also, I'm really sad to announce that Wayne Madsen is going the way it looks like of Bob Chapman having to leave the United States. And if you think these threats aren't serious, the feds tried to plant hand grenades on Bob Chapman. You can pull up the cases. They tried to frame him for other things, and he had to leave the country, I guess a decade ago or more. And Wayne Madsen, a Navy veteran, a submarine warfare specialist, then with the NSA, written for the Washington Post, you name it, he has been told, and that's how it works, through the intelligence agency grapevine, that the White House is going to kill him deader than a hammer if he doesn't shut up. And they may still kill him even if he shuts up now. That's kind of how it works. Because he went to Chicago for a couple months digging up stuff on him, and they just said, look, we're the mafia. We're going to kill you. I mean, Wayne, you hadn't heard the New World Order said, we don't let Chicagoans send their lunches for their kids. We're going to take all of America over with the Chicago model. You don't talk about us. So he's been given the word they're going to kill him. The White House has got a hit out on Wayne Madsen. We've got him coming on too.